Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Cliffhanger, the 1993 Sylvester Stallone movie. Oh, okay. I was concerned for a second because I was like, it's Sylvester Stallone, right? And then I looked on the cast to make sure it was Sylvester Stallone, and he was not there. He's the last one on the cast list, so maybe he's not the main character. I thought he was the main character, but anyways, I am very excited for this movie. I've watched a few Sylvester Stallone movies on my channel now. All of the Rambo movies have been watched. I watched Demolition Man. I think that may have been all of them. Oh, Tango and Cash. I just recently watched Tango and Cash, which was a lot of fun. So I'm very excited to get into more Stallone. I love this man. I was not very acquainted with this guy. I've only seen the first Rocky movie before I started this channel. So I was not very acquainted with Sylvester Stallone, but the more I watch his movies, the more I respect him as an actor, the more I respect him as a writer, because he writes a lot of his movies. And I love his stuff. I love his stuff. They're just super fun action movies for the most part, and it's just great stuff to watch. But yeah, Cliffhanger, this movie has been recommended to me quite a few times in the comment sections of other Sylvester Stallone videos. This must be, I'm assuming it's a sort of famous, although I have never heard of it before until I started the channel, and then I kind of started to look into it, but I don't know anything about this movie. All I know is that Sylvester Stallone is in this movie, and that this movie is 18A, which means it's probably going to be some swearing and some dying, and yeah, 18A. But yeah, I don't know what this movie's about. I'm assuming it's about rock climbing. Just because it's called Cliffhanger. The poster has him, looks like Mount Everest in the background, so maybe he has to go up Mount Everest, but Sylvester Stallone, if that's him on the cover, is shirtless, or pretty much shirtless, and so if he's in the Himalayas, that wouldn't really make any sense because he'd freeze to death. But I don't know what this movie has in store for us, but I'm just really excited to get into it. Anyways, before I start this movie though, I am going to do the lighting. So let me turn on my light and then we can decide what color the lighting should be. Boop. Nice. Okay, today the lighting, I think I'm just gonna go blue. For the lighting today. I know it's simple. I know you're probably like, oh, Oliver, you always go blue or red. Like, why can't you do something amazing? Why can't you do an amazing color? But I'm going blue because the poster is very blue. I know that the Cliffhanger logo is in red. I know this movie's 18A. I know red would probably work for this movie, but I'm going blue because it's going to be outdoors. I'm assuming it's going to be on a mountain. I'm assuming there's going to be snow. I'm assuming there's going to be sky. I'm assuming. So blue, I think, will just work for the movie in general. You know, it'll be like I'm watching this movie on a mountain. That's how believable it'll be. It'll look like the bright sky is shining onto my face, and it looks like I'm sitting on top of a mountain. I wish I was sitting on top of a mountain watching Cliffhanger. Anyways, that is all for my, I guess, pre-review of the movie. Time to get into the reaction. Sorry, what is this called? Just like the talking before the movie? I don't know. Let's just get into the reaction. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Cliffhanger. Also, before this movie starts, let me know if you want me to do all the Rocky movies on this channel. I've watched the first one, but I'd rewatch the first one as a commentary and then react to the other ones. Just let me know. Oh, already a beautiful shot to start the movie. Already, it's gonna be a good time. Can you believe that people actually do this and actually live? Like, how do you not just fall off? I already like this movie. The score is really nice. These shots are amazing, and I like it. Wow. That's insane. What the heck? What? There's two people up there?
Gabe, where are you?
I'm just hanging out, Jess.
There's Stallone. I was like, the guy up there is not Stallone.
Well, I don't recognize the face, but the butt does look vaguely familiar.
Wow, Sylvester Stallone wrote into the script that his butt looks good. Of course he had to. If anyone's seen the National Geographic documentary Free Solo, this is what it's making me think of right now, and that documentary freaked me out because it was real life. Oh my god, if you've not seen it, please go watch it. It is amazing. It's on Disney+.
So, how's the knee?
I think it's out. No big deal.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Wait,
when you
wait.
twisted
It's Yondu. That sounded like Yondu. It's Yondu!
Transport line.
I'm kind of nervous that something is going to go wrong. Oh no.
Rescue 3! Please be
Yondu's
advised
gonna
that
die.
Walker's making advance.
Or the girl's gonna die. That's an epic shot. That is actually an insanely epic shot.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, one of them's gonna die. One of them's gonna die.
That really inspires confidence.
This is insane. I feel like they're actually hanging. Like, this does not look fake. Dang it, the girlfriend's gonna die. Oh my god. Is Sylvester Stallone not gonna put the harness on right?
Now just sit right down into it.
If this movie's gonna be like this the whole movie, I'm going to have a panic attack or something. This is insane.
Sit nice and easy. Hey, Hal, we're gonna be out of a job soon.
No!
All right, a little more, Sarah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sarah, hold on. Sarah!
Yay! Oh, please, I'm gonna fall!
No, you're not!
Sarah, I'm coming for you. Hold on just a little bit longer.
Sarah, hold on. Oh my god.
Wait a second, baby. Come on.
Not the dog. Not the little dog.
Reach out. Sarah, reach out.
Oh no, she's not going to.
Reach out.
I think I just had a heart attack. Oh. This guy's having the time of his life, this helicopter man.
Sarah, I got you. Just reach up.
The way her hand is just slipping slowly down his arm. Oh. Why does the helicopter pilot look like he's enjoying it? No. No, the glove's gonna come off.
Sir, please.
Now they're gonna be worst enemies. Yeah, he's gonna hate him. They're literally gonna be like opposing forces now in the movie. What an opening to this movie. What an opening to get you invested. Like, oh my god, what an opening. Oh, I have chills. Like, I have chills from that opening. Oh, that was good.
Mostly armored cars can be hijacked, trains derailed, but nobody can touch us in flight.
Haven't lost a bill.
Someone's about to.
So the most superstitious people
Do you think
in
he's the
entire
villain?
federal government.
Do you think he's the villain, this FBI
Everybody wants
agent?
what we have.
What if he's like the twist secret villain trying to get the money? Seems like some nice people.
I believe you did everything you could.
Did I? I don't know.
You did.
Maybe I
You
should
did,
have gone out of that
Stallone.
line.
No, she would have fallen.
You come back after being gone for almost a year, and you expect me to just leave?
Yeah,
This is our...
that's unrealistic. There's been a lot of drama in this movie. Sylvester is showing his acting chops a little bit. He looks evil. He looks evil.
We're being tracked. We have a jet start, 3 o'clock.
Travers!
He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. Dang it, I thought he was going to be a bad guy.
What the fuck was that?
What? Okay, so I guess that I thought that he was going to be the bad one on the plane, but it's this guy. I was almost right, but also so wrong.
Phase 1 complete.
This is really cool. Oh, this is so awesome. What the heck?
Tango Tango standing by at flight level 140 and steady.
Oh, this is cool. What the heck? Why does that look real? Why does that look real? Did someone actually do this? Did someone actually zipline from a plane to a plane? I feel like the pilot's gonna die. I feel like he's gonna push the money, and then the pilot's gonna go, but then they're gonna disconnect the cable, the pilot's gonna die. He's still alive. The agent The bad guy looking agent. He's not a bad guy. I regret everything I've said about him.
You fuck.
Oh, he died anyways. This guy's wrecking shop. The money's right there though, you can go find it later. I didn't think that the heist was gonna go wrong. I thought it was gonna go smoothly. I thought they were gonna be like super well thought out. And it kind of was, but then the one guy was alive and it ruined everything. Man, this movie is good. The suspense that this movie has for everything, for all the scenes, has been really top notch. There's no way someone did not die after this. Like, someone should have died. Huh. This is cool. It looks like they're actually skydiving too. That's pretty fun.
I think we found a frequency.
Is she the leader? She kind of seems like the leader.
Anybody's life anymore, but I'm talking about somebody that was your best friend. Please get.
Was is the key word. Yeah, I feel like doing something and helping more people will get him off that ledge because he knows, or at least he'll figure out for himself that he did the best he could do. Is he doing it? Yes. Yes. Oh wait, that's not him. Dang it. Come on, Stallone, you can do it. There's no way they would... Haha, yes.
You did it your way, and she died.
Now we're doing it mine.
Stop it! Nobody!
The shots in this movie are incredible. I hope these guys resolve their issue by the end of the movie. I think they will. But I really like the dynamics between them and the conflict between them. It's really good and very realistic.
Where's the helicopter? What the hell's going on?
Where's the helicopter? It's too dangerous. It's too stormy. This is like Lord of the Rings now when they're traveling on the mountains. And then Sour Man goes, "Oh, do, 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 do," and then drops the snow on them.
Fudge!
Okay, calm down. Calm down. I hope this guy dies.
You feel like saying something, don't.
We're waiting, gentlemen.
He's just giving him tips so you can get the bag faster. Calm your beans.
He can freeze to death! You've got your own problems. How?
Dude, this is what I said. He could freeze to death because he's just wearing the tank top, right? Oh my god. That was a weak bag. Nice. You can't even see him. How are you gonna get him? Oh wait, are those grenades? Oh god. You're gonna just make an avalanche on yourselves. Oh my god, what a shot. What a shot. Oh, this is so cool. That was such a cool shot. That was an amazing shot. Yeah, there's the avalanche that I said you were gonna make. Literally like Saruman in Lord of the Rings. What did I say?
I'll buy one of your paintings.
He's like, well, no one's ever bought one of my paintings before. What a shot. This movie does a really good job of creating a scale of things, you know?
Let's take everything we need. Let's move. We gotta get to that next case before they do.
Do you remember where it was?
You know something? I'm getting real fucking tired of your threats.
Are you?
Yeah, you're literally going, it better be. You're whining like a kid, my guy. I'm sorry. I'm surprised he remembers where they were.
Over here.
Doing a snowman? Did they make a snowman? Yeah. Yeah, they did.
I'm beginning to dislike this, Mr. Walker. He can't be.
He's starting to like him even more. I love it.
Give me flare.
Blind him. You're gonna blind him? That's good. Are they going towards a cliff? Yeah, he's gonna ice pick in it. The guy's gonna fly over him and off the cliff. Oh! He's riding him like a toboggan. He's riding this man like a toboggan. There's a lot of people falling to their deaths in this movie.
Next time you're like watching MTV, you know?
I forgot about these guys.
Exactly, Cheesehead, exactly. Cheesehead.
I love those guys. I love them. I hope they keep returning.
Down the tower.
How far?
You asked how far, goddammit!
Calm down. You didn't even give him a second to respond.
Ow! Check it out, man, it's Hal. Hey, man, you stuck up here too?
No, if they die, I'm gonna be so sad.
Tent City last night. Yeah! Hey, Hal.
I hope these kids don't die. No. No. No! Did he escape? Yes, good. No!
Shoot him, damn it! Shoot him!
No, he's gonna wait for the parachute to open. Okay, I thought they were gonna shoot him when the parachute was open. I cannot, but I hate this man. I hate this man with a passion. I hate all of them with a passion. But he killed a kid. A teenager. A kid. Oh, I love it. You can see them underneath and you can see them walking on top. That is a cool shot. That is a very cool shot. These shots, man. I know I've said it like 1,000 times, but these shots, man, they're so good.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of bats. And this is how Sylvester Stallone became Batman. If this guy dies, is this guy gonna get shot down?
Get the hell out!
At least his legs haven't been nibbled off.
Move to a high point and flank him. Don't kill him until you get the money. Sure.
The other one is following. They know he's following. I mean, I guess they obviously know that he's following. Sylvester Stallone, you're supposed to be stealthy. You're not very stealthy when you yell. A little welcome party for you.
What the fuck are you talking about? Where's the money?
I burned it. Never could save anything.
And I'll just kill you and not the girl.
Now give me the money.
You're kind of telling the truth, man. He used it as a campfire. He's gonna lie to save her. Oh. That guy's shin got slashed. Crystal hasn't done much in this movie. Let's see what she can do.
I'm in here!
How is he walking on that shin? He just got it sliced open. Oh. The open palm technique.
No bullets, bitch!
He said that with so much conviction. That was very good delivery. What if he gets impaled on one of those spikes? Oh! Oh! He just grabbed his nuts. I thought he was going to be thrown onto one, not shoved into one above. That was a sick death.
Come on!
Get out of there, get out of there.
Make somebody a fine one.
4 minutes? 5 minutes? What the heck?
This rope is 60 years old. Will it hold?
Don't think so.
Oh, bad answer.
At least he was honest. Oh my god, please land it. It's gonna be the same issue. Hold, yeah. He must have heard that, right? If they kill Frank, I'm actually gonna be insanely upset.
What's happening here?
No.
Don't move.
No. No, 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 no. No. Oh, he's so dead. Frank. Frank, your paintings. No one bought your paintings.
Touching. Crystal, check the chopper. Let's go.
Shut up. I want you guys to all just explode into oblivion.
Give me the monitor. Now.
And shoot him. Shoot Travis.
Nobody even gets off this mountain.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Eric?
Eric, man. Oh my god. He actually shot her. He actually shot her. What the heck is happening in this movie?
Alright, the last of the money's at Crockett River.
I cannot believe he just killed her. I cannot believe he just killed Crystal. That was insane. I didn't like her at all, but I didn't think she was gonna die. At least not yet.
It's been fun.
Oh my god. What if he kills Travis too?
You will always be an asshole. Go ahead and shoot.
That's a good final line if he died.
You like soccer? It's a great sport. I was a fucking good striker.
You can tell this is written by an American because he's British. He would have said football. He would not have said soccer.
A lovely little chip shot.
Okay, is he trying to kick him off the edge? Long live the king. It's like the Lion King here now. Kill him!
Season's over, asshole!
Oh my god, look at him go. Do you think he gave the jacket to that weasel thing in the snow? Oh, it's just a bunny.
Cut!
Ah, the filming, the zoom in, or pan, or push in, zoom out. I think that's what that was.
To ride on a mountain with a fucking dirtbag like you? Travis, you've lost your mind.
Why don't you get off the radio too, Eric? He's really fallen, isn't he? Oh, broken back. That is a broken back. Oh my god, is he gonna try and kill her with the blades? Where is this? Where are they? What the heck? Is there like some sort of ice village or something? Oh! Into the freezing water. Get out of there quickly. Get out of there quickly. It's so dangerous. Lily, don't even try and shoot him because you're gonna help him. Bullets do not work underwater. Oh. Yes! I forgot about him. I forgot he was alive. I forgot he was alive. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now.
Love's a killer, isn't it?
Love's a killer. Didn't he kill the girl that he loved as well? Imagine filming this movie and getting to go to all these beautiful vista locations on the mountain. On what am I even saying? On the mountains. On the mountains.
Over there!
Choose your words more carefully. Put her down could also mean death.
I got what you want. Come on.
Doesn't even have the high ground anymore because he's lost his only advantage, which was Jess. Ah, that's sick. That's so cool. Oh my god. What a shot. Whoa. There's no way that ladder is stronger than a helicopter. Oh my god. He's just hanging there. Oh, explosion. Oh, no explosion. Oh my god, what the heck? This is so cool.
Remember, shithead! Keep your arms and legs in the vehicle!
Yes. Time! Oh, yes. Oh, he's not dead yet. I thought that was going to be the kill line. Wait, maybe it was. It was. It was the kill line. Yes. That was good. That was good. Say it one more time. That was good. How are they still looking? They said they were 3 minutes away, like half an hour ago.
Be good and sit tight for a while.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pan around. Yes, and the music. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, that was good. I love these movies, like these older movies where it just ends. There's no like really long resolution. The resolution's like a minute long. Like the climax happens and it just ends. And you just leave on a high note. You just leave on a beautiful high note. It's so good. Air-to-air transfer performed by Simon Curran. That actually happened. Woo! Jeez. And that was my reaction to Cliffhanger, the 1993 Sylvester Stallone action-adventure movie starring Sylvester Stallone, Janine Turner, Michael Rooker. I keep forgetting what Michael Rooker's name is. I always just call him Yondu because that's what I know him from. Like, that is the first thing I ever saw him in. I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy so much. I'm sorry that I keep calling him Yondu. I keep forgetting his name. For some reason, I kept forgetting his name in the movie as well. I kept forgetting he was called Hal, so I would just keep calling him Yondu. I'm sorry about that, but he is Yondu to me. You know how, like, Robert Downey Jr. to me is always going to be Iron Man. Michael Rooker is always going to be Yondu. And then there's also John Lithgow, Caroline Goodall, and Rex Linn. This movie was really, really good. I enjoyed this movie so much. It was beautiful. It was stunning. The script was fun. Sylvester Stallone was amazing. The characters were really interesting. I just had an amazing time with this movie. It kind of blew me away a little bit. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is, even though I've really enjoyed all of Sylvester Stallone's other movies. I thought this one was one of the better ones, in my opinion, at least as I've seen them so far. Getting into the reviews of the movie really quickly, whenever I search up the cast on Google, I see the reviews, so I like to just kind of touch on them briefly before I get into the actual movie. IMDb, this movie has a 6.4, Rotten Tomatoes is 67%, so about the same rating from critics and audience members, about a 64% to a 67%, not that big of a difference. I think this movie deserves to be rated a little bit higher. I think people are being a little bit too harsh on this movie. I know this movie is a tad goofy, and I know this movie is not the most like serious movie or anything like that, but it is still a lot of fun. There are some insane shots. There is some really good camera work. The characters are so much fun. I think this movie deserves to sit at more like a 72%-ish rating, but anyways, that doesn't really matter. I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest, I guess. I enjoyed this movie more than like a 67% sort of deal, if you kind of catch my drift. Anyways, getting into the music now. Didn't notice the music too much in the movie besides the start and the end of the movie, but wow, was the music good at the start and the end of the movie. I'm gonna try and look at the soundtrack, see if I missed any amazing scores, but I know that I really loved the score at the start of the movie, and I really loved the score at the end of the movie. It was super beautiful, and it kind of just made you want to sit at the top of a mountain and look out at the beautiful vista in front of you. I don't know, that's what the score made me want to do, and I was like, I kind of just want to go climb a mountain. I live close to the mountains, like only like a hour's drive away, so I kind of want to just go to the mountains, download the score, and just kind of chill there on top of a mountain, if you know what I mean. I don't know, it was really, really fun. It was also fun to see the mountains in this movie. I don't know why. You don't see mountains in a lot of movies. You don't see rock climbing in a lot of movies, so this movie was very, very creative when it came to that. And that's one of the things I really liked about this movie was the script. The script of this movie, written by Sylvester Stallone and someone else, I forget who it was. I'm pretty sure it was co-written by someone else, but Sylvester Stallone did write part of the script, or most of the script. And I thought he did a really good job. I thought it was a very cool concept to introduce rock climbing and like free soloing and stuff into a action movie and have that kind of the centralized plot of the movie. I thought that was a very fun idea. And at first I was like, this could be really goofy. Like, this movie could be really goofy. But I think they did it in a way that wasn't too goofy. Yes, there were some goofy moments. But overall, I thought they did it in a very good way that made it sort of realistic. And some of the things I really liked about the story and the script and the way the movie went overall was that they weren't afraid to kill some characters. And the characters who did live got hurt, and that was one of the big things. But first, killing off the characters, they killed the girl at the start, and then they killed all of the bad guys. And some of the and I was pretty sure that all of the bad guys were gonna die at some point. Like, it's how these movies go. All the bad guys start to get picked off one by one, slowly and slowly and slowly, until there's only one left, and then the one guy faces off against Sylvester Stallone, and then there's a fight, and then Sylvester Stallone wins. It's kind of like a formulaic way to make these movies, and yes, that did happen. But some of the deaths were a little bit more gruesome than I thought this movie was going to be. I know this movie was 18A, but I did not expect Eric to kill Crystal. Did not expect that at all. That came as a huge shock to me. Some of the deaths were like that, were just really, really kind of a shock when they killed those two kids. Or I guess they didn't kill one of the kids, but when they shot at the kids and killed one of them, that was a shock to me because they were kids, and I was like, there's no way they're gonna kill a kid in this movie. But they did. They killed a kid, and so that came as a shock. The script definitely took some very ballsy leaps in the script. Not like leaps that are unrealistic, but leaps that definitely would be a little bit more realistic, or just twists that you wouldn't really expect, which I really appreciated. Another thing that I really liked, though, was that characters got hurt. When characters would fall, when Sylvester Stallone would fall, when he'd fall down the cliffs and stuff, yes, he probably would have died, but it's a movie. He's not going to die. But in a lot of movies, he would have just like gotten up and walked away. And there was one moment in this movie when Kynette, I think that's what the character's name was, when he got sliced with an axe in the shin, and then in the next scene he was just walking fine. Like, dude, you wouldn't be able to put any pressure on that leg. Your shin is sliced open to the bone. Like, how the heck are you walking? There was one scene like that, but in a lot of the other scenes, especially with Sylvester Stallone, because he's the hero of the movie and because Sylvester Stallone wrote the movie, you wouldn't really, like, a lot of people wouldn't make their own character, make themselves as the hero get hurt a lot. But Sylvester Stallone was getting hurt a lot. He was falling down, he was like bleeding, it was really cool to see him getting bruised, and especially bleeding when stuff that would hurt you and would make you bleed made the hero bleed. It just made him more relatable and made him more human, and it was a really cool aspect to the script that not a lot of action movies do, because a lot of the time action movies are just like guns, blazing, and then it's just like the characters, the hero, I guess, just never gets hurt. They come out with like one scratch on their cheek or something. But Sylvester Stallone was put through it in this movie. He went through a lot. He went through a lot of injuries. He was bleeding a lot. He was bruised up by the end of the movie, and that is something that I really respect about the script, and that Sylvester Stallone wrote the script makes it even more respectable because he made himself more human instead of more heroic, which was a really cool thing. Although he did put some funny stuff in the script about himself, where the girl was just like, I don't recognize his face, but I recognize that butt. I thought that was funny, and it was more funny because he wrote the script, so he probably wrote that line about himself. I just thought that was a little funny, but overall I thought the script was really good. Another thing I really liked about this movie was the camera work. The camera work was very beautiful, and they did a really good job of making the mountains look very intimidating, and making sure that everyone in the audience knew that the characters had nothing against kind of Mother Nature, had nothing against the mountains, and that the mountains were the dominant force at play. The scaling of every shot was very well done. Again, making sure the mountains looked tall, looked menacing, looked like fierce, because obviously that is the biggest obstacle in this movie. It wasn't that the guides were stuck with these guys with guns. It was that they had to somehow trek across this treacherous terrain. That's a lot of T's. That's a lot of T's in what I just said. But they had to trek across this treacherous terrain to get to the bags. And I thought they did a really good job of setting up the shots so that the mountains looked as intimidating as they possibly could be. But also some of the shots were amazing. There were probably like some helicopter sweeping shots that they did whenever it would like zoom out and you would show the beautiful mountains behind the characters as they were walking single file, like in Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings, when they're walking. There were a lot of shots that reminded me of Lord of the Rings for some reason, especially when in Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings, in the first one, when they're just walking, the whole fellowship is just walking on the top of the mountains. There were a lot of shots that reminded me of that one shot for some reason, but it was beautiful, beautiful scenery to look at. And also, there was some just very creative camera work shots in general. There was this one shot in particular that kind of blew my mind away, where it started with everyone kind of on the bottom. Sylvester Stallone was at the top getting the first bag, and he was attached by the rope. Or maybe he had just taken the rope. I think he just sliced the rope off and he was hanging against the wall. The guy was shooting at him, and then the camera pans from the guy shooting at him and it zooms all the way up the cliff to Sylvester Stallone and then goes above Sylvester Stallone. And it was just a really cool shot. It just added a lot to me. It made me respect the movie even more because there was some really cool camera work in this movie. There was one of those rack focus zoom out sort of things where it was like the camera panned in and then it zoomed out, creating that weird warped thing, which I think was very effective for what it was used for. That was not overused. It was only used once. They just did a really good job. It was a simple job, but a very effective and good job with the camera work in this movie. And two things I'd like to say is that they don't really make movies like this anymore. They don't make just amazingly fun movies like this anymore. I really wish that we kind of would start heading towards this more just fun action movies that are made really well, that have good budgets, that have a lot of care behind them, but are just made to have fun at the movies instead of trying to make like these action movies, kind of like Fast and Furious. But I feel like Fast and Furious has started to drop the ball on that. Of course, I have not seen the Fast and Furious movies, but I've heard that some of the later ones are kind of not that great, but I heard that kind of in between they were just a lot of fun and they were just like popcorn movies. But they don't really make movies like this where you actually go to a location, you have a lot of care in filming stuff, and that is something that I really like about this movie, and not just this movie but a lot of movies from this era. It's just like, it looks beautiful because it's all real. There's a lot of effort put into the movies. There's money in the movies, so the movie looks even better, and the actors are just having such a fun time working on it as well, or at least it seems like they're having such a fun time working on it as well. I'd also just like to say that the start and the end of the movie were amazing. The start was such a great hook into the movie. It was such a great way to start the opening with this amazing scene, and you don't know if these characters are going to die or live. You know Sylvester Stallone's going to live, but you don't know if Hal's going to live or the girl is going to live. And unfortunately the girl dies, but it made for a super suspenseful scene and a very good setup going into the rest of the film. And then the ending was super quick. Literally Eric dies and then a minute later the movie ends, but it worked for me. It worked perfectly. I didn't need a resolution. That was like the perfect ending for me. I thought that was great as well. Getting into the cast now, I'm just going to talk about Eric, Hal, Jesse, and Gabe. I'm going to start with John Lithgow. For some reason I thought his name was Christopher. Like, I thought his actual name was Christopher, so I'm sorry about that. But he played Eric, and he was really fun as the villain. Again, he took some like very, very strange tactics in it when he killed Pilot, when he killed Crystal, and I really, really liked that because you didn't really know what he was going to do, and I thought that made for a very interesting villain, albeit a very horrible villain. Oh yeah, speaking of something that I didn't really understand about the movie was how did the cases end up so far away from each other when they fell at the same time? So I thought they would have just kind of ended up within like a 3-mile radius of each other or something, but instead they ended up on like giant peaks half a day's march away and stuff like that. You know, I thought that was a little odd. Anyways, Michael Rooker as Hal, I really, really enjoyed him. I think he might have been my favorite character in the movie, to be honest with you. Sylvester Stallone was great, but I think Michael Rooker's was even more great. He had that kill at the end where he's like, it's out of season or something like that, and then he shotgunned the guy in the chest, and that was a really good kill line and a really good kill in general. He was just a lot of fun in this movie. I thought that the conflict between Sylvester Stallone and Michael Rooker was good, although I wish that they had resolved it more, because they didn't really resolve it in the movie per se. They kind of just had to be friends because they had to be friends, but they didn't really say anything to each other about the situation that happened 8 months ago. So I thought I was a little disappointed by that, but overall I really enjoyed Michael Rooker's character. Janine Turner as Jessie, I really liked her. I think she's a good partner for Gabe. and I thought her chemistry with Sylvester Stallone worked very well. Obviously, she had the most screen time with Sylvester Stallone. I thought Sylvester Stallone was going to have a lot of screen time with Michael Rooker, and sadly, that did not happen. I really wish that did, but Janine Turner was a very good companion for him. I thought they worked well together in the film. I liked that she was experienced, so she wasn't just like, oh, I don't know what to do. She actually knew what she was doing, and then she would like say stuff, and Sylvester Stallone would listen, and Sylvester Stallone would say stuff, and she would listen. I really liked that dynamic, and I thought that she did a great job. Finally, we are talking about Sylvester Stallone, the man, the legend, the Sylvester Stallone himself. He was amazing in this movie, like always. I don't know what else you want me to say. He was just amazing. He was very good at the drama side of the movie as well as the action side of the movie. This movie definitely had more drama to it than, say, something like Tango and Cash, which I just watched. But I enjoyed this movie quite a bit, and I enjoyed his performance in the dramatic role quite a bit. He is a very good dramatic actor, and he just doesn't get to let that show quite often. And so I really liked the start when it was very dramatic. It was very kind of sad, and you can kind of feel this emotion radiating out of Sylvester Stallone, and I thought he did a great job presenting that to the audience, not really saying it out loud. There were a lot of times where he would just kind of look away or kind of sigh, and you would kind of understand what he was feeling. Obviously, there was some not showing, but telling, which I was like, oh, maybe you could have shown this a different way. But for the most part, I thought he did a great job. Again, I would have liked him to have been with Michael Rooker a little bit more because I thought their chemistry was great, but that's just a nitpick. And I also wish that his conflict with Michael Rooker had been resolved in a little bit of a better way, because again, they did not talk about any of the events that happened 8 months prior, and maybe they did off screen, but not in the film. And so I wish that that is what had happened. Anyways, that is my reaction and review to Cliffhanger. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. And thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. I really enjoyed this movie, and I'm very excited to be watching more Sylvester Stallone movies in the future. Eventually, there will be none left, and I will be very sad. And if you made it this far, let me know. I think I said this at the start of the movie reaction as well, but let me know if you think I should watch all the Rocky movies. I've only seen the first one, so the first one would be more of a movie commentary, even though I haven't seen it for a couple years now. And then I would watch Rocky 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I think there's like Rocky Balboa, I think. I'm not really sure how it all goes, but I'd watch all of them because I've heard that some of them are really good, some of them not so good, but they're all a lot of fun. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.